Travis Wayne Goodsill. I'm going to demonstrate how YouTube is censoring my channel. The first clue for me is I noticed that when I type in LDS Mormon Church or LDS Mormon Prophets, that YouTube's processing of my videos is delayed. That's my first clue. If they back off, it just runs right through the regular timing and is processed fairly quickly. If it delays, then that's when they're scanning my video for inappropriate material. I also noticed that the one I just did just had my name, and that was delayed in the processing. And so it's very clear that my name is also tagged by YouTube. But we go to analytics. So on the 12th, it's showing that I'm getting lots and lots of views, but it's very deceptive because these are analytical projections and not actual stats, because the stats show otherwise. Let's see, you want to see more? I believe that's the one we want. Okay. And let's see, traffic source. Alright. So you'll notice here on the side below total, browse features. That's when you first pull up your, well, I think, browse, let's check the question mark. Traffic from the home page. Yeah, so your home page shows you recommended videos to browse. And this is the percentage of videos that show up on people's home pages, and impressions through Critic, impressions, average view duration, watch hours, views. That's the blue line. So that is interesting. It does show up fairly often for people. Be curious as to how they designate that. YouTube search, though. This one, on whatever the 12th was of February, that was 530 people searched and found my video. Only 99 was found in people's initial browsing feature. And then suggested videos. That's pretty low in comparison. So, yeah, browsing features, that's curious. So am I showing up on people's home feeds? Because, let's see, view gender. It's mostly male, 70% male, only 30% female. And here's the age, it's right around my age, at 44.6%, and then old folks at 21.4%, and then third is the 35 to 44 years at 19%. Pretty much nobody from the rising generation and the newly marrieds and the interesting gap. So that's interesting. So the gap between me and my parents' generation is not interested in my stuff either. Geography, mostly United States, and dominantly United States. United Kingdom, Germany, Nepal, and Saudi Arabia. What is Saudi Arabia doing looking at my stuff? What's going on with that, guys? Let's see, subscription, playlist, device type, YouTube product. So, very interesting. My top video, apparently. See, it's only 325 for Are You Seriously Clicking on My Video Looking for Mormon Porn? And then Mormon Porn Wars Resist. It takes second. So you can see what people are clicking on. But these are not the Mormons you were looking for. Everybody recognized the Star Wars saying from that. Did you hear the news? LDS Church forced to close. And then the handbook. So, very weird. Okay, let's go back to videos. See if we can find the 12th. 19th. Okay, here's the 12th. I did 5 videos that day. Utah Mormon Legislature creating idol god to fear, only 228. Yep, Mormon Porn Wars Resist. And then, are you seriously looking for Mormon porn? And those were the ones that people searched for. So, yeah. This is why people are not coming to my site, is because I'm guessing those that have me on their browsing history have seen my videos previously. And so YouTube then says, oh, you've seen a Travis Goodsell video? Then here's another one he's recently uploaded. And so it looks like the majority of you are return customers for the most part. And then those who type in a search parameter find me for the first time. Yeah, it requires a big news story for you guys to search for the topic and come and find my videos as a result and choose mine over the others. So if I can be the first one to get the video up, that helps me, but it doesn't last too long as the other people put up their videos quickly. Like I also mentioned, John DeLynn, he did a handbook video a few days ago after I did my handbook video. He's upwards of 6,000 last I saw. Let's see, how many days ago was the handbook video? It's the 14th. We need to start from the beginning. Let's see if this will do it. Nope, I didn't do it. There we go. So let's see if we can find. There's my attempt to do the hottest topic on the handbook, which was the sexual stuff, and as you can see, nobody cared. But the most, this one with 54, with Clone Wars, and that's because Star Wars Clone Wars began showing on Disney Plus. The introduction one was also the biggest, but as you can see, I don't get too many people here. YouTube is cutting me back from your view. People have to search for me to find me. Latest scandal, patriarch fraud. I was hoping that would get more points. Okay, church's new handbook confesses to crimes and evil, 132. 3 people have since disliked it, 2 people have liked it. And so, yeah, 132, as I was the first one to report about it that morning on the 19th. And then John DeLynn did his a couple of days later. And mine is only 9 minutes. But he spent almost 2 hours on his video. And he's, like I said, upwards to 6,000, could be even 7,000. So, and so I did the video about John DeLynn somewhere in here. Yep, ex-Mormon John DeLynn, wolves in sheep's clothing. 81, it's got 3 likes, so that's done fairly well for me. I explained why John DeLynn is not what he claims to be. He's trying to play the victim card by being excommunicated by the church, when all it was he was just questioning the church. He didn't do anything like I did to the church, which was decipher Paleo-Hebrew and decipher Egyptian petroglyphs and discover that the Bible comes from the Egyptian petroglyphs. And that's why they didn't just put me on a blacklist. They put me on a blacklist and then had me disappeared from society. And then now you can see that they're cutting me down on YouTube, preventing me from being visible to Mormons and ex-Mormons alike. And so those of you who have clicked on my videos, curious about the manner in which I put the title, welcome. But now you can see how YouTube is censoring me, specifically targeting me.